Wednesday, February 6th, 2 p.m. Mountain Time, 2019. Guys, in this video, I've got some interesting footage that's been sent in from the ground, from airplanes, and another one from the ground in southwest Louisiana. We're starting out here at the website at MrMBB333.com. I've got some new additions to the Sky Phenomenon Photo Gallery. Update the gallery with new photos every day, so don't forget to stop by and check out the website. It's linked below every video we do in the description box. We're going to start out this video in the airplane, as I mentioned earlier. A gentleman by the name of Santiago made an observation as he was flying from Tampa, heading west across the United States, when he looked out the window and noticed something in the sky. It was some sort of a beam that he could see outside the window. What I've done here is paused the video, and this is actually a still image of him looking out the window. I would say they're, 25,000 feet in the air, maybe? Quite possibly 30. And there's a beam outside the window of his airplane that goes as far as he can see in both directions. And he was flying from Tampa to the west. I'm not exactly sure of his destination in the west. I want to say somewhere in Nevada, quite possibly even California. This was shortly after they took off and departed Tampa, and he noticed this beam outside the window of his plane on the north side of the plane. These little specks you see right here are imperfections on the windows. There's two window panes on every window of an airplane. Those are imperfections, water droplets, or something on the windows. This, however, is not. He said he could see that out in the sky, in the clouds, from the airplane window. Those, again, are water droplets or something on the window itself, or windows. There's two windows. Probably something in between the two windows. So anyway, unique observation made by Santiago in flight as he was flying from Tampa Bay, Florida, heading out west. So good observation, Santiago. Thanks for sharing. This next video comes from Albany, New York, and this gentleman noticed something up in the sky, and I'm going to share it with you and just leave it entirely up to you to decide. I found it kind of interesting myself, as did he. That's why he took the video. But look what he noticed in the sky. And again, I don't know what this is. He doesn't know what this is. It just simply looked out of place. He sent me 3 short video clips, and I've spliced them all together to make one video. I do like I always do in videos of unique sky phenomenon. I'll slow it down. I'll zoom in as close as I can without compromising the clarity too much. This is the original footage as I received it. There he is, overlooking. He's up in some sort of a tower on top of a roof somewhere in Albany. He's overlooking the community. That's why he filmed that area for perspective purposes. And then here's this thing, probably a couple thousand feet in the air, whatever it is. It's quite a ways away from him, and it still looks pretty good size. You can definitely tell it's black. The entire thing is black, whatever it is. Here I've zoomed in about as close as I could go without too much pixelation. I have no idea, guys. No idea whatsoever. Does appear to be moving by itself or moving with the wind. Right there, let me back it up. I want to show you something I noticed that looked kind of unique. Let me pull this up here. I noticed what looked like a red flash right there. See that? There it's back to black, but right there, maybe it was just the way the camera perceived this thing. I don't know, but kind of strange, whatever it is. That's why he filmed it. Above Albany, New York. Just looks out of place. Doesn't look like a drone. Looks too big to be a balloon, or even a collection of balloons for that matter, as far away as it is. Besides, you can kind of, detect when you see balloons flying overhead. And if those were strings dangling from below, look how far away that is. I mean, that's a long ways away. The strings would not be that apparent. They're very obvious. They're kind of big. That's overlooking Albany, and there's the object way up here. So again, I don't know what this is. I found it kind of interesting. I definitely found it worth sharing. So you guys tell me what you think it is. This next video comes from CNN out of southwest Louisiana. And it's of a unique sky. He looked up and saw all these wavy clouds in the sky. I've seen this before myself. On rare occasions, it seems like when I have observed this, which has only been maybe 2 or 3 times, it was in the wintertime. And this too is in the winter months in North America. Not saying that that has anything to do with it. I'm just saying coincidentally, when I've noticed this phenomenon, which I have, it was in the winter months. So kind of neat. Looks like a collection of roll clouds in the sky. They all look the same with respect to each other. They fill the whole sky as far as you can see. They're very impressive. I don't know if you've ever seen these or not. Look like some sort of a frequency cloud or frequency clouds. I think a frequency or some sort of a combination of frequencies and mid-level or upper-level winds create these things. Not exactly sure, but I have seen them before right out here in southeast Phoenix. These are from southwest Louisiana, sent in by our friend CNN from Louisiana. Thanks for sharing. Greatly appreciate that. And guys, I've got a ton of new pictures here at the Sky Phenomenon Photo Gallery. This is one of them, sent in by Matt from North Carolina. He sent this in about 10 days ago. They had a cold spell go through North Carolina. What you're looking at is a top of a glass. And this glass he uses to cover a barrel. In the bottom of this barrel, or inside this barrel, he keeps wood, kindling wood. Kindling wood are thin strips of wood that are used to start fires in your wood stove or fireplace. I used to keep a bunch of kindling on hand myself. This is to keep it dry. And he noticed this beautiful formation one night when it got obviously cold enough to where the moisture turned into this just fabulous pattern on top of the glass. Look at that. He was completely amazed. Look at that. Just beautiful. He had never seen anything quite like that. And he sent that picture and this picture as well. This one's a close-up of this beautiful ice configuration on top of a thin piece of glass he had setting on top of a barrel of kindling. Pretty cool. Guys, we heard about some possible frost quakes up in the upper Midwest during the extreme cold spell from the polar vortex. And here's an example of ground movement in northern Iowa. This was sent in by Steve K. from north central Iowa. And he sent me this showing how the ground had moved during this extreme cold spell. It got to like negative 24. And that's not the wind chill. It got to minus 20 or minus 24, if I'm not mistaken, in northern Iowa. It was very cold. I know it was at least minus 20. And this is what happened to a concrete slab outside of his shop. He sent this picture in and how the cold temperatures caused the ground to shift and moved his concrete slab upward 3 inches. And he said it wasn't the first time he's noticed this before during extreme cold temperatures, which does cause the ground to shift, causes things to freeze, especially water underneath the surface to freeze, and it can and will cause what's known as frost quakes. I remember frost quakes from years ago during an extreme cold spell, and it seems like they've occurred again. This is a beautiful rainbow sent in by Diana from Fontana, California. Absolutely stunning, those double rainbows. Mike from Washington sent in a huge, they call these hole punch clouds, but look at the size of that thing. Just absolutely massive. Good observation, Mike. Red Sun by Nicole from Boulder, Colorado, in case you guys didn't see that. We put this in a video a few days ago. That is an awesome observation. It doesn't even look like it's from planet Earth. Alfredo. This is either a sunrise or sunset. I'm not exactly sure, but beautiful either way. looking over the water. You can see sailboats out here. Just absolutely stunning. Good observation, Alfredo. Alexander from Austin, Texas. Look at that. Spectacular sunset. This one I know is a sunset. I do remember Alexander sending that one in. This next photograph was sent in by Brandon from Arizona. He noticed a thick, low rainbow on the horizon, or at least part of a rainbow out in Arizona. And you can see a wide spectrum of colors that go up about 1,000 feet and then they stop. Good observation, Brandon. Thanks for sharing. Another sunset or sunrise. This is from Wanda from Loudon, Indiana. Great observation, Wanda. Another picture here that's quite unique. And I've got another one that goes along with this that shows even a couple of more. Joseph from Ohio noticed these snowflakes on the ground during the snowstorm they had, I think, during the polar vortex. Look at that. And these are both uniquely shaped. They're not perfectly matched. So you've got multiple shaped snowflakes falling on the ground from the sky in Ohio. I think here's the other. Yeah, here's the other one. You got one over here. Then you've got these two here. This one looked like one of the snowflake edges broke off. This one here is still completely intact. And he noticed that as he was walking outside. Joseph from Ohio. Zach from Washington State. Another spectacular sunset. They are absolutely beautiful up there in the Pacific Northwest. Palm Coast, Florida, sent in by Denise. That should be Gold Coast, Florida. Look at that. That golden sunrise. Just absolutely beautiful. Again, doesn't even look like it's from planet Earth. This here was sent in from Las Vegas, Nevada. And you can see this huge shadow just cascade across the sky like that. It almost got a curve to it. Excellent photograph. Thank you for sharing. Again, you can find all of these photographs in the Sky Phenomenon Photo Gallery at the website. This one here was sent in by Sharon. I'm not exactly sure of the location, but it's near some mountains, obviously. Might be near the Rockies. I'm not exactly sure. Unique cloud she noticed in the sky and took a photograph and sent in. Again, you can find this at the Sky Phenomenon Photo Gallery at the website right here, guys. There's tons of excellent photographs in that gallery. I update them every single day. Got the moon phase here at the website, Schumann resonance, real-time lightning map, real-time seismographs, geoelectric map. Reports at MrMBB333.com is where you can send photographs and video. Interactive weather map. You can check the local weather 24 hours a day, 7 days a week right here at the website. We've got the sun, the solar flux unit. That's monitoring the solar minimum right here, the SFU. That stands for solar flux unit. In fact, we'll click on it. In fact, it's changed the last 2 or 3 days. Yep, here it is. It's changed. It doesn't have the solar maximum of 2001. It's only got the one from 2012. And it's now showing a double maximum in 2012 and in 2015. And now it's showing a much longer solar minimum. This has been updated, in fact, I think within the last couple of weeks. And the solar minimum you can see is dropping down the solar flux units. That's the frequency of the sun, basically, and it's going to be down, estimated below 60 come 2021 and in through 2022 and 2023. So it's going to be interesting, guys, and that's something that we need to pay very close attention to. That little number right there is the most important number on this page. Seismos at Yellowstone, Ancient Earth Globe, Ionosphere, all kinds of interesting information here at the website, guys. That information's available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and I update this myself personally. So I add new photos to the Sky Phenomenon Photo Gallery constantly, so check out the new photos. The photos that are emailed in always end up here at the gallery, and there are some beauties. Good job, guys. Thanks for sharing. I greatly appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Have a super day, and be safe out there.